In this quick video, I'm going to try to show you guys some of the lesser known angles for one of my most hated places ever to fight in, Scupper. Once I got these angles down though, fighting in Scupper became much less painful. First, it's a very common angle that you can see from inside and outside. It's usable by both sides, and it's pretty simple. It's in the center, on the front staircase in the south. You can see it from the inside and out, but it requires you to crouch. It's really easy to catch people rotating through this side. It's really common, but surprisingly not a lot of people check there. It's really useful, and you should definitely incorporate it when you fight around Scupper. It does require you to get close to the building, however. The second angle is on the outside staircase here, just below that landing. You can use it to watch the internal stairs and a look at the top of them, and it's very useful. As I run by here, you can see the platform from the outside through the wall. Crouching on the staircase, you can see through there, up into the stairs, and along the top of it as well. This third angle is from the back of Scupper out towards the water. You can use it to look at people that are hiding on the hay bales in the back and just defend the back of it. However, they can also use it on the inside to look inside of Scupper. I illustrate it here by setting the inside ablaze, using the same ping to illustrate how you can see through the walls where the cracks are. I've killed many people here on both sides, and nobody really seems to use it or know that you can actually see through these. This fourth angle will help you hold the front of Scupper. It looks from inside out to the trees. However, just like every other angle, if they know it and they're looking at it, they can use it from the outside to peek you inside. If you're using it from the outside in, it actually covers a whole lot of space on the inside as well. The key point in this angle is the tree. You can either defend against people on the tree or from the tree attack inside. If you're looking inside, it shows a good bit across the middle, but it's obviously hard to tell exactly what you're looking at. And similar to the south staircase, the north staircase also has a little slit in the front from which you can watch the staircase and see a little bit of the up top. However, this staircase doesn't have cover providing around it, so if you're trying to peek in this angle, you're very exposed. Often when trying to open the doors at Scupper that are barred off, people will use this window here. This is a nightmare for the attacker because the defender can easily see your legs or feet through this window. Meanwhile, on the outside looking in, you have a very hard time of seeing absolutely any of the defenders, especially if you're also trying to keep an eye on this bar. So I figured, how do we deal with this? Well, there's actually an easier way to open this bar, and it's much more reliable and much less exposed. If you come around to the ladder on the southeast side of Scupper, there's a little hole through the back of it. Through that, you can easily see and bang the bar that's holding that door in place, and it's easy to push in after that. There is an equivalent spot for the other door as well. It's simply also around the ladder, and it's also relatively protected. It's right under this lantern. You can see the hole in the wall already. Just a quick peek through that wall will give you a relatively reliable way to break that bar. You could kill it without looking through that hole specifically, but that one's a really easy and clear view. And my final peeking angle for this first video isn't as useful as the others, but it's still something that you should know about. The north section of Scupper Lake has a little part of the building that's completely submerged in water inside, but there's no real good angles to look through it. Well, actually there is. It's relatively exposed, but this angle here can show you the entire inside of that area below the staircase and to the side. If somebody happens to be there, you got an easy shot. These are hardly all the angles at Scupper, but these are all that I have time to show you in this video. Here's a quick expose of some of the grenade holes on the roof that you can toss nades in or out of. It's very likely that you should familiarize yourself with these and where they land because it's important to know when you're trying to flush out people. Scupper is really hard to break is what wound up making me hate it, and the water outside didn't help any. So when I finally wiped a server the other day, I decided I'd sit around in Scupper for a while and figure out how to break it. This is one of the most important things I could say, especially if you consider the current power of nades in this meta. This might change if nades get nerfed in any way or form, but currently, nades are going to be the best way to break the top floor. The bottom floor has significantly less exposed area, but if they're holding the bottom floor, you can walk into the top floor after you break any concertina or anything that might have preventing you from getting inside.